Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Looking at his career totals, number 3 is hitting over 330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
A 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Down the line and fair. That's a hit. 1 run scores. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Next up for the Astros, number 30. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in. From the belt, the pitch, and a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
A 1-0 delivery. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to get into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Outside, 3-0 now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. The 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk-in.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early look. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Giancarlo Stanton now entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. The second for 1 on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Here's Albert now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now the 1-0. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The 1-1 is in off the plate.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. 3 runs already home here. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Hosmer has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Set to get his day started, Jorge Soler. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
A ball and a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Mike Moustakas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. There's a breaking ball fouled off to the left for strike 1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2. The 1-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Number 3 calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting second, the catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
At the plate, Salvador Perez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Striding in for Houston, David Lee, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Despite possessing some of the nastiest stuff in the big leagues, Varner unfortunately appears to have lost a bit of his edge this year. He's still got the velocity, but he's not generating swings and misses and weak contact the way he used to.
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, Dero, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I want to talk about shortstop Alcides Escobar. This guy's a premium defender. He's been that way his whole career. A former World Series champion. The ability to go up the middle and to the backhand with a strong arm.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is over. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Gary Cox.
Riding in once again, Gary Cox. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Cox is really a rare talent in this sport. A true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they lead it 3-0. And an aerial view of downtown Houston on a sunny day as we welcome you back under the climate controlling roof here at Minute Maid Park. Here's Chris Davis now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And it's fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
0-2.
One out, nobody on. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Roger Burkhart. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That's a strike.
A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1-2. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. So here's Joe Mauer as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Joe Mauer.
First delivery to him on the way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. One and one. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, number 3, fouled off. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Comes set with the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Hit sharply but fouled down the right side. Mauer, the runner at third. Lee stands at second. No outs. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
In now, number 30, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. This is pulled into right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. The run scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton as he rips it on the ground to second. And a sliding attempt at second, but he can't corral it, and that ought to be a base hit. And he is in there.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the back. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. This year against right-handed pitching, Pujols is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ball to strike there, 2-1.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose.
Runners are at first and third, one away. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Lee. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set and the pitch. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 26 for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made and he's off to the showers. Marco Estrada is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Marco Estrada. The batter.
Into the box, Andy Ibanez.
Andy Ibanez.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Gary Cox waits on deck. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Gary Cox. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Now the 1-0. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ibanez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 10-0 score.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
In now, Joe Mauer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Three and 0 now. Michael Lee waits on deck. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Digging in once again, Michael Lee, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 21 for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The batter,
standing in now, number 3.
He gets it hard on the ground to the left.
Oh, look at Moustakas. He is out.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Stepping in now, number 30. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. So 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. And even 10 runs have scored this half inning. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yep.
A high fastball is in there.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And there is strike three. So after what seemed like an hour, the side is retired. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Astros on top, 13-0. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box, Ty Kelly. 0-1 the count. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. KC down in order. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Next up for the Astros, Albert Pujols. He singled his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
In there, 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
1 strike to Pujols. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. the middle. Burkhardt up the middle. And that's the first out. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound. Trying to pick things up where we left off, David Lee.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, second baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Ready for another chance, Andy Ibanez. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
No strike.
Two 2-0 now.
That's a ball.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at-bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, center fielder, Gary Cox.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gary Cox. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 fouled away. Popped him up. Moustakas shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 4 full. Houston leads this one 13-0. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Soler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The 1-0 home. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, D-Row, you hit it. It's been the story of two really good pitchers, two power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Full count, here it comes. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Count remains full.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Stepping in, Mike Moustakas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Pitch popped up, number 3 in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch, and a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
No ball. 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Digging in, Joe Mauer, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Joe Mauer.
Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line and past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Ready for another shot now, Michael Lee. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Kane going back at the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a two-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
In now, number three.
As he swings and hits a laser to right.
Soler is there, one away. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Ready once again, number 30. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Now the 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. One and one, here it comes. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Still only one out in the inning. Line hard down the line and right. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Here's another 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Davis on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 29, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Two out, nobody on.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Hit sharply toward the right side. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's Albert now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Stanton, the runner at first with 2 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Albert Pujols, a 2-run shot. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far as this lead got even wider. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Christopher Deal gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
David Lee.
Standing in now, David Lee, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 5 innings complete. Astros lead this one 17-0. So next to the plate for the Royals, Chris Davis. First time up, he went down looking.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. There's a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Roger Burkhart. In the dirt. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Tries to dump this one out to left. And the Royals are in the hit column. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day. Comes set, and the 0-1. Misses for ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Burkhart leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Ty Kelly would be next. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. So here's the Royals DH, Ty Kelly. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Look out. 2-0 now. Two down, runners at first and second. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box, Eric Hosmer. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Just missing here, 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jorge Soler would be next. Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Stanton is after it, and that will end up a foul ball. Soft grounder left side. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. Royals wind up leaving them loaded. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Now at the plate, Andy Ibanez.
Leading off for the Astros, second baseman, Andy Ibanez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. High in the air down the right field line. Soler is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, center fielder, Gary Cox.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gary Cox. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
2-1.
Bases are empty, one man out.
D-Rod.
2-1 pitch is a splitter swung on and missed. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And it's fouled away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. This is line to left. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
Digging in, Joe Mauer, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 1-0. fouled off. Cox at second with 2 down. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
In now, number 3. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air to center. Kane is under it. And the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, but that seems a rarity in this one as they lead it 17-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. He's around second now if they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. The runner in scoring position with none out. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Lee. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the shutout will disappear on the sacrifice fly as they're finally on the board here in inning number 7.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled away. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 pitch. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Astros on top, 17-1. Riding in once again, number 30. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-1. 1-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Again, another foul ball. One out, nobody on. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
The 2-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are two gone now.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Ready to take his hacks again, Albert Pujols, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
No balls and one strike. One strike to Pujols. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
A ball and two strikes to Albert Pujols.
1-2.
The 1-2. Smoked on the ground left side. There is Escobar, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 8th inning coming up. The Astros lead it 17-1. Digging in and looking for more, Roger Burkhart. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped straight up, number 3 in foul ground, and this will land foul. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Up high, 2-1 now. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Lee has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 2.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-1 on its way to Escobar.
A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike two.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing nine have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Digging in once again, Ty Kelly. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now the pitch. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready once again, David Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
David Lee.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drives it out to deep right center field. And this is going to find the gap for his third hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Standing in now, Andy Ibanez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed strong.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Lee stands at second with no outs. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Soler moves over. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Gary Cox.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Cox. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. The 2-1 home. Count even at 2-2. 1 out and a runner on third. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
So here's Joe Mauer as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The 3-1 pitch, and he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, and he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up. Astros lead this one 17-1. Boone Logan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Boone Logan.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. And whoa, this is off the third base bag. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Up next for the one.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box, Jorge Soler, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Logan, a 6'5" left-hander. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Hosmer leads off second with nobody out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Well hit to right, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Good battle. Count remains full. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Mike Moustakas, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Ground ball right side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Chris Davis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out.
Standing in now, Roger Brookhart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, lead. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
17-2 the final tally today. Houston wrap out 19 hits. Hunter Harvey hangs win number 11 on his line and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. David Varner gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball. 4 hours and 33 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.